Welcome back to another day in the Elajas era. I'm your host, the most Taylor Elajas. You doing good? I'm doing pretty good. But are you doing good though? I'm doing pretty good today. We're here at the Bel Air headquarters. We're about to get some takes and get a little tipsy. And I'm joined by
Yo, it's Harlem, baby, Fergie, baby, goddess from Harlem. Harlem is heaven. What the fuck going on? What up?
We're about to get down and dirty.
Yo, you killing me right
Okay,
here.
so here at Tipsy Takes, this thing is presented by Vion. All right, when it comes to Vion, we got some good up cocktails for you. And I'm gonna need your authentic opinion on these cocktails, okay? And today we got the Expeditiously. Okay, that thing got Vion and some pineapple.
Why you OD? You said pineapple?
Pineapple.
All right, come on.
Okay, we getting down and dirty. Okay, so
get right?
we're gonna rate that thing out of 5 lemons after you take that sip, okay?
All right, let's get right. Come on.
Indeed.
It's smooth. It's
yeah.
smooth.
Okay.
Shit like that.
Indeed.
How you feel?
It's giving like a little citrusy. You know what I'm saying? Mixed with the sweetness of the Vion and the cognac.
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm jacking those. What would you rate that thing out of 5 lemons?
Out of 5?
Out of 5 lemons.
Give it a 4.
4.
Yeah, it's good money.
Yeah. I'm jacking a 4 as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. 'Cause I'm a Henny nigga, but. Yeah,
Oh,
we
Henny.
Yeah.
Intoxicating the liver.
Nah, never that.
Okay.
Well, this is beautiful. Shout out to y'all.
Vion.
Shout out to the vibes, you heard?
Getting down and dirty. Okay, so Mr. Fergie, Harlem.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the upbringing from Harlem. What was life like from the H?
I mean, home of the hustlers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was around a lot of motivators and, music, energy, the aura, Dipset. I used to play basketball. I used to be outside throwing parties as a teenager. I was really outside getting to it, you feel what I'm saying? And then I went to college, went to Penn State, graduated from Penn State, came back home, and then that's when I started my music career for real. So, but yeah, being in Harlem is just, outside. It was fun. It was females around, throwing parties, energy. You know what it is like. And then I also the music, Dipset, that was really my inspiration too. So the aura, you just had to have the aura in there for me. So
Okay.
that's how Harlem was for me.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Paintings. Does Harlem have the best paintings in New York?
One of them, yeah. I ain't gonna say but yeah, Harlem is one of those spots to where you could have the vibe, the kiat, the vibe,
Kiat.
things. You are.
Indeed.
You are.
PYT.
What you think? Out of all the 5 boroughs, what's your favorite spot to go to for the kiat?
I like to go to my nearest orphanage, and I'm just joking. But we like to get down and dirty when it comes to New York and the paintings.
True.
They say this is what they say. I don't even know if I'm gonna provide my actual opinion, right? But they say that they come from Queens and Long Island because they're a little out the way.
I ain't gonna lie, Queens and Long Island got the vibes. Got the house and all that. They cool, they good money. I love Queens and Long Island joints.
Because in order to get to them, you got to travel a little distance.
Dude, y'all deep. Y'all like 2 hours away with traffic. I ain't jacking that.
That's a little, I'm not getting on the LR to see you.
You gotta pay easy pass to go over the bridge. I'ma holla at y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like the coochie better be water if I'm doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Agua-fina. I'm trying to show you. Like I really need to get down dirty with those.
Yo, this
expeditions. Okay, so God is from Harlem.
Harlem is heaven.
Who told you that?
Me. God.
Why is that?
Because out of all the places in the world, he landed me on Harlem as a black man. Why is that, man? The Harlem Renaissance is where the black people was rich and prominent at. And out of all places, he landed me here. So I really feel like God is from Harlem. Harlem is heaven.
Harlem is heaven.
Harlem is heaven. 1/10 is the temple, you heard?
1/10 is the temple. These are a lot of one-liners.
You gangsta.
Harlem is heaven.
Harlem,
so why is that?
Because it's just beautiful. It's the garden. When you come here, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the energy, the aura, the spirit.
Spirit.
You feel what I'm saying? I feel like a reverend. I feel like the pastor because I'm going to speak that God is from Harlem term. You heard?
Yikes. Okay. Got you. So run down an average day in Harlem. Cause I'm trying to figure out what heaven feel like. Because I don't think I've been there yet in terms of heaven.
An average day, let me tell you a summer average day.
Talk to him.
Wake up. You feel me? You go outside. You feel what I'm saying? Well, you wake up, wash up, of course. That's the mandatory.
Gotta wash your butt.
Gotta wash your ass. You dirty if you don't. You make
well,
your
how you feel about
clothes.
this before you keep going? They say that you're not supposed to shower every day.
I mean, shower every day. That to each his own. But shower every day. I don't know what they talking about. You're not supposed to shower every day. Shower every day. But anyways, we wake up.
Yeah.
Call my guys, see what they on. Go to Lennox, see what's popping. Go get a bottle of Henny. Go link up with the guys. Probably do some festivities, and we probably go even to the studio, vibe out, make some tunes, and then we outside to either Skinny Cantinas in Harlem. We out to where we at? It's a couple of Harlem hookah. It's a couple of spots, but Lennox Ave, Harlem, you already know we outside. Especially the summertime, Lennox be lit for me. So that's the one day of Harlem, especially in the summertime, where it's vibey cookouts every block. It's lit. And it's only 50, it's really 50 blocks. It's only like from Pleasant to Riverside for real. So just imagine that radius is all lit. All vibes, all cat, all energy. That's what Harlem's about.
Yeah.
That's why I say the garden of Harlem, Harlem's heaven.
Skinny cantinas with the skinny minis.
Skinny canteen, what?
No skinny minis.
What'd you say?
You like them thick and big back.
Wait, no. Nah, I ain't say that. Wait, you said skinny cantinas and skinny what?
Skinny cantinas with the skinny minis.
Oh.
But you like them thick and big back.
Nah, I like all my females, man. Whether they thick, whether they skinny. You feel me? I don't got no preference as long as they look good and their energy is right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's a good weight?
Yo, I don't know what's a good weight, bro. You trying to get me in trouble? I don't know, bro.
I'm just asking questions.
If they thick, they look good and the energy right. I'm vibing with them.
Okay. Indeed. Getting down dirty. So you say you be hooping Lil 1 too. What the moves like?
Gotta see. I ain't gonna lie, I'm retired though. I ain't shit now. But I used to play with high school. I went to a Catholic high school called Hollows. Then I played AAU with Riverside Hawks. Back to basics, and I went to college and played Penn State even though I didn't get no burn. And then I came home, graduated. Now I'm restricted to a 9 to 5. And then that's what it is. Like I gave up basketball after college though. It was over.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that was really my first dream, my first like passion and purpose. But obviously God had different plans for me, and we here.
Yeah. After a certain age, the knees don't work as oily as they used to.
Pause.
I mean, basketball requires a good amount of knee strength. Does it not?
Nah, it's the way you said it though. The oily.
No, like because your knees need a certain amount of oil, a little gas in the tank.
Nah, my shit is good, bro.
You got good
like,
knees.
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was just like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I was just too small. I wasn't getting no burn. I wasn't really getting the respect I was getting as far as like getting in the game and really doing something. So it kind of discouraged me. I ain't gonna lie. So after I graduated, that's why I was like, let it go. I played recreationally. Like I played, I try to play once a week to still get in shape.
Yeah.
But it's over.
Basketball is a great full body workout. I enjoy it.
No, it is. Definitely is. Definitely is. Like I at least I encourage people to try that at least once a week to get yourself going. It feel good.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm getting older, so I gotta at least keep in shape.
Do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get off your fat ass and do some body workouts. Because you're sitting on your couch all day, your life passing you by. Go to ICDC. You know what I'm saying? Or like you go to Penn State. So why Penn State?
I mean, I was looking for a prestigious college, you feel me? And they accepted me out of all the colleges. They was one of the ones. And I went, and it was an amazing experience. I went to Penn, man. Shout out Blue and White. Saquon Barkley went there when I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
y'all, you and Saquon was taking on the Peng Tangs in the dorm rooms.
Nah. He was on another campus. I was on a branch campus, and I came to the main campus on my last year. So
that's the one in Ohio, right?
Nah, Pennsylvania. State College, Pennsylvania, yeah.
Got you. So I would say there's not a lot of rappers that went to collegiate education.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So describe that and what you feel like that impact had for you in your life as opposed to, going straight from the block to the booth.
I would say the most important thing about college, it's like you don't need college, right? But I do say the experiences and the networking of people, like the resources, the people that you'll meet. Because I feel like you meet in a different market, a different audience outside of New York, outside of your realm of what you know. So other than the actual reading and studying, that can be a little bit overrated. You could do that wherever. But I feel like going to a school like this or wherever you at, meeting people and having that connection and that networking goes a long way. It's not what you know, it's who you know too. There's a lot of times where after college, the people I knew helped me in certain situations. And it can happen with anything, but it's like you know, it was just, I think that was the benefit of me going to Penn State, is meeting the people that I know now. Feel me?
Got you.
Yeah.
So how many thick big backs were doing your homework?
I had no thick, big back bitches doing my homework.
Skinny minis.
I mean, they was there, but I was doing for the most part my shit.
Okay.
I ain't gonna front. But, you know, I had cat helping me, but I had to
Nothing
get
wrong with a
myself
little
right.
cat giving you a little 1-2 answers.
Nah, yeah. You feel me? But
Yeah.
that's the vibe.
Yeah. Getting down dirty. So we back in Harlem with it, right? And you did mention Dipset, right? So what was the impact that Dipset had in Harlem in general and on your life?
I mean, like I said, they home of the hustlers. Like, when it come with Dipset, you can't tell them nothing. And they knew they was the ones, and that's what Harlem was. Like, we knew you get money, you was fly, you believed in yourself, the confidence level. And as I grew with that and seeing them, it's like, as a kid, you want to be like that too. Like, they fly always. They got the girls, they got the cars, they got the money, and they doing it the right way. You feel me? So that was the inspiration with me, and I was always a music lover. Like, I was musically inclined, but I didn't know a purpose of me actually being an artist until post-college. So just with me, just aside being an artist, me personally, like, I'm confident everywhere I go, the way I walk, the way I talk, I'm Harlem. And I gotta give it up, like, to the OGs, which is Dipset, you feel what I'm saying? Which is Mace. Like, they came in the aura, they came in the game, representing Harlem in a great way, in a limelight way. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why how I implement it to this day. And I feel like, I feel like I'm gonna be the next one in that Harlem lineage of, like, yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like and feel like. For me.
Indeed. Nice, nice. Do you think Jim Jones is from Harlem?
He from Harlem. I don't give a fuck about that Bronx shit, but if you raised and put in pain in Harlem and did what he did for his career and for the legacy of Harlem, he from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Douglas, but I was raised in Harlem. Like, Douglas Projects on 100th Street in Amsterdam. Yeah. I was born in with my grandmother, but I'm actually was raised at 6, 7 years old in Harlem and still to this day in Harlem. So I'm from Harlem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Jim. He's from Bronx, but he was raised with his grandmother in Harlem, 14th and Forster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was that.
So that's where you feel like wherever your roots is set in, that's where your feet was planted, your Timbs is moisturizing the sand.
Yeah.
That's where you from.
Hell yeah. Especially if you was a kid, teenager, growing up to be a man. If you there, you from there. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid to a man. I'm still there from Harlem.
Still there.
And everybody know that. Yeah. Put my pain in there already.
Put in pain. Smacked all the thick big backs on the
Yo,
corner.
why you keep saying that?
I'm just trying to figure out what your type of woman is. You know what I'm saying? You said skinny minis, thick big backs.
I told you, I don't have no preference. Okay. It's just whoever look good, whoever energy is great. Yeah. I don't really keep saying this big back shit.
Nah, I'm saying it's one of the other. Skinny minis, medium minis, thick big backs.
So you like the big backs?
I like me a girl that like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Indeed.
Energy and vibes, like as you should. Yeah. As you should. It don't really matter. I mean, obviously it does matter. We care about the features, but as long as they treat you right with respect and it's equal, as mutual, it should be a thing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to transition to another drink. So we gotta hit this thing real quick before we get to the next.
Oh, we got to down it?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, let's go.
Whatever you want to do. I'm with that. Let's get it.
My
1,
boy,
2, 3.
much love.
Indeed.
You know that, huh?
Tipsy takes. Oh, come on. I know your lippy can take it. All them college parties.
Come on.
Let's get into it.
Damn.
Down and dirty.
All right, what other one?
Next one is coming.
Coming?
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
You know what I'm saying? So, King of New York.
King of New York?
King of New York. How do you feel about that term?
Subjective.
Okay.
To each his own. We from New York. You got to feel like you that nigga at all times. So if you say you the king of New York, okay, then be the king of New York. I ain't going to say nothing about it. I don't really care about it because I know who I am and I know what pain I put in for the times. I will never claim to be the king of New York, but I know what I did. So it's subjective. It's to each his own. I don't be mad, as you should feel like you're the king of New York. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So what would somebody have to do in your mind to be able to rightfully hold that throne?
I mean, everybody had their turn. I mean, you just got to be yourself and put in pain into what you're doing. Like, and you're going to get that spot one day. Like, you know how, one of the, like, everybody got that. Cardi had the crown one time. A Boogie had the crown one time. Cash Cobain got his shit. Ice Spice had it. It's going to be it's time where everybody get it. It's like you just got to put in pain and do what you do best. It's all about, it's like the league. Who's going to be MVP?
Indeed.
Can't be an MVP forever. It could be an MVP for one season.
But I ain't gonna lie, you know, unless you're Jokic or LeBron or something like that.
But still, even that, like, you're not seeing Jokic win 10 straight MVPs in 10, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gonna have their time. Jokic got MVP, who's the next year? Now it's Shea. You feel what I'm saying? Next year might be Curry. Like, even though we all in the top of our games, everybody gonna have that moment of them having a crown.
Yeah.
So it just goes at that. And that's where everybody gonna have the crown at one point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
You did mention 2 women. So you're saying that a woman can also be the king of New York?
For sure. Well, Queen, for sure.
Okay.
Cardi had the crown for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For the most part, it was niggas. But yeah, it's rightfully so, Queen can have the crown.
So would you ever say that Nicki Minaj was the king
For
of New
sure.
York?
I ain't even go to back that far, but she had the crown forever. She still do. You know what I'm saying? It's also levels to this shit. That's how I feel.
Got you.
So
Okay.
one day I'm gonna have that crown.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
So what do you feel like you got to do to get to that king of New York status?
Keep doing exactly what I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing wrong or derailing myself. Just believe in myself. Keep doing with my team, being consistent and sticking to the grid and sticking to the formula, and I'll get there. So literally what I'm doing with you, stuff like this, keep making music, keep being out there, keep being myself, and also not just sticking to just New York. It's a whole world out there.
Indeed.
So that's why how I implement for me to have a crown. I want to check those all off and still keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, the more you up the score on them thick big backs, you're gonna
All right. You like big. All right. You like big back joints.
I'm not saying I like thick big backs at all. I'm
That's
just
the
saying
5th time you said that today.
because you look like a guy that likes some thick big backs.
Yo, this is crazy. Like, yo, so I look like I like the thickest joints. No, I love all y'all. Mwah. But you think I like thick joints?
I feel like, right, based on your reaction, you might like them, but you're trying to hide it, and it's okay. Like,
Nah.
the thick big backs, there's nothing wrong with them. Everyone needs love too. You know what I'm saying?
You had big back joints in your life?
Define a big back.
You define a big back.
A person with a big back.
All right, so you had a big back joint before?
Define a big back.
You just defined it.
A person with a big back.
Yes.
How big is the back?
How big is the bag that you had?
I think we gotta really define about how wide is the back.
How wide is the bag? What's the widest bag you ever had?
What's the widest back? I never really took a ruler and measured it, so maybe I'll do that next time for you. I got you.
All right, bro.
So before we keep going, you know what I'm saying, I definitely want to congratulate you on your success and Truey's, BBs, and Kings going crazy and doing a lot with that record. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a nice little shot.
Let's do it. Much love.
Cheers to success.
And shout out to you with your platform and everything that you got going on. I seen you grind. I seen you put in pain to get here. And thank you for allowing me to be in your space and on this journey with this new platform that you got going on, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Much love. You know that shit.
Getting down dirty.
The fuck was that?
Expeditiously. So Truey's, BBs, and Canes, right? When did you make that?
Motherfucker, you fucked me up just that. All right. I made True BBs and Kane, so boom, my man Iman Nunez, right? He was coming out with an album, partnered up with On the Radar. So for the rollout, he was like, before the album come out, I want to do a cypher with all the features that's on the album. He was like, listen, me, Life of Tom, HD, Tony, Dizzy, Nico, and I feel like I'm missing one more, but I apologize if I do my brain going crazy.
Wasn't HD there too?
I said HD, did I? Oh yeah. So HD. So we all did a cypher. They gave us a pack of beats and we had to pick each of them. It was like 8 to 10 of them. I was the one to pick just the only beat that I did. But I wasn't really a big fan of the pack. But I wanted to do it for my mans, for the culture, and for what he putting on for his album. So we had a kind of a short notice of it, maybe a week or two. So I'm listening to the beats. I'm like, probably the best one out of this is this beat. I started writing to it. Wasn't confident in what I wrote. I'm like, So I call Iman. I'm like, I don't want to do this shit, bro. And it's like, I want to do it because of you, but I'm not confident. I don't like half-assing shit if I'm not 100% prepared. And now the shit is tomorrow. Nothing is memorized. And what I wrote, I feel like it wasn't nothing powerful for me to go on. Like, I gotta always feel like this is it going into something, especially with music. Like that's just my confidence level with everything. So he like, you know what, bro? Like, I understand, bro, but like if you can't just come pull up, if you gotta try 100 times, we gonna be there for you. Like, I'll let you know. So my old manager at the time, he was like, send me the voice memo of what you wrote. I did it. He was like, you bugging the fuck out, and we're going tomorrow. So the whole idea was we had to go get a suit. So the day before, he was like, we're gonna get your suit because you're going tomorrow. I feel like if you prepare this correctly, this is gonna be special for you. Me, I'm like, nah, I'm not jacking this. This shit trash. You feel what I'm saying? So the day comes, I'm nervous as fuck. I don't really be nervous, but I'm nervous because I don't know my words. So everybody going killing their shit. It's time for my performance. I mess up like 30 times. You will never know because obviously the good people on the radar know how to edit. But if you really pay attention, I'm locked into the camera. Like I'm really like, we're from that era with True We Be, because I kept messing up and I'm like, I don't want no outside distractions. It's fucking me up right now. Let me lock this in and get past this shit. So I finally do it. Now it's time. Now everybody like, yo, you bodied that, even though you messed up, you bodied that. And I'm like, nah, I ain't jacking it. Y'all did y'all thing. I did mediocre. Now it's time for the release. So I wasn't paying attention. So the collab went out, on the radar collab with everybody that was on the cypher. Everybody doing their thing, doing numbers. I decided, once I seen that, I was like, hey, instead of on the radar collabing with me, fuck it, let me just do my own shit and collab with them. So I took my own video. They gave me the file, I took the video, I put the lyrics on it. I was the only one out of the group to put my lyrics on it, and I collabed with them. In 20 minutes, it was over like 50,000 views, like over 1,000 comments. And that's how True We Be Music came out. And it was all for that cypher, and it was doing so well, and it was such a culture shocking that Gabe came to me and was like, you have to release this as a single. Let's do a partnership single deal on the radar, and you have to shoot the cover art in front of the Apollo. So that's when that came into play. So it was like everything was by accident, but everything was a side mission that became a main mission. And this is how it's God divine timing. You never know what's going to hit, and it's just God showing you the way. I wasn't even going to do this. I had people in my corner pushing me to do it. I had people showing me opportunities to do it, and then it went viral in 20 minutes. So now the single is out. Fifth Ave, shout out to Fifth Ave. He comes to me like, yo, bro, free of charge, but I have to because of the culture. I want to do this video for you. So it was so many people coming to me realizing what it is, and I'm the artist. I'm not even realizing what I just did. And to come to find out, one of my peoples came to me, he was like, yo, it's so special because you added 3 generations into one. First of all, we're in 2024, right? I'm talking about the 2010, 2009 era, but I got a 90s flow. So you just added the OGs with my era and the young heads now. So it was so much of a everybody can relate type of situation, especially for New York. And you talked about what we went through, and nobody really touched that topic at our age yet. So that's why that shit went crazy, and that's how that song and that whole production came about by accident. Yeah, and it became something.
Divine timing.
Divine timing. God. So that's why I always say God is from Harlem. People be thinking I'm joking. I'm dead ass. I'm super dead ass. And it's crazy how other people across the world coming to me in my DMs like God really might be from Harlem. You know how powerful that is?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
For real.
God started dropping all types of D's, you know what I'm saying? Dead ass, divine timings, down and dirty, expeditiously, you know what I'm saying? I know all the the people in Harlem from the crackheads smoking rock to the thick big backs, everybody was jamming that joint, you know what I'm saying?
True.
You know, so how about that music video? When did that take place?
That took place what? July, August? Yeah, like August. Yeah, I told you Fifth Ave hit me up like, yo, this is so special. I just want to be a part of this. I don't want no money from it. Just make sure use your money to make the video. That means the props, the people, the idea, the concept, everything that you need to depict this visual for the people to see. People outside of New York need to understand what New York is really about or what it was. So that was my goal, is like, I don't even have to pay the DP to shoot. I could pay everything else around it. And that's what really helped me bring the vision to life. And that's how the video came about. So when we dropped that shit went crazy as well. So it was like a ping pong effect. The cypher, the single, the video, and everything else after that. And I'm still on the roll. I'm still in momentum mode from that point on. Yeah. I think that's when it was like, I bet we in the motion, we ain't gonna stop. And I haven't stopped since, and I'm not. I just announced today I'm going on tour.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So we outside.
All gas, no brakes.
Nah.
How many?
I'm already on 2026.
2026, 2027, 2028. You know what I'm saying? So how many thick big bags were in that music video? If you have to count, you know.
I don't know, bro. There was a lot of females out there. Thick, small, skinny, big. They all beautiful. I love y'all. You are?
Yeah. Shout out to all the minis and the thickies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get love. So
You gonna get y'all in trouble. Pay attention, y'all.
no, I'm just
Okay,
asking you
okay,
important questions. Just asking you important questions. So going on tour, right?
Yes.
What has life been like already touring?
Oh, I ain't tour yet. I'm about to go on tour.
But you know, I've been there for some of your shows. But in terms of
for
like
sure, for sure. You
performing that song where you have a song that people are, you know, jamming and looking at you like, oh nah, he's one of them ones, right? So now you're on a whole tour where you know, I'm sure you're gonna perform other songs as well. So what has that transition been like to where it's like you feel like you're really emerging in a spotlight to where you got some more individuals looking and watching?
Beautiful. I mean, this is something we manifested from the start of our careers. I always said, like, wait till we go on tour, wait till we go on tour, wait till we go. Because I understand this. It's three parts to this. It's the actual music, and then a second chance to win over fans is your videos. The third chance to win over your fans is performing and really being with your peers or your fans in a one-on-one basis, and they can see you performing. And now that I'm here, I really want to go crazy with this performance shit. This is one of my favorite things to do with this music. I want to see the fans. I want to interact with them. I want to have fun. This is what it's about. And not only just performing in New York. There's a whole, like I said, there's a whole world out there. So just the fact that you can tour and perform, this is like the perfect shit ever. Like now I'm getting paid to travel and to perform in front of fans. Like this is one of my ultimate goals. And it's like, it's just beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. We manifested this. With my team, I couldn't even done this without my team, but we packaged ourselves so well, brick by brick, to where it's like inevitable, to where it's like, yeah, we deserve to be on tour. If you see our shows in New York, we turn the shit the fuck up.
Indeed.
I could be an opening slot, make it feel like a main event. You feel what I'm saying? I could be an opener, like, and it feel like, y'all gonna feel like it's my show. So now I'm gonna apply that to the rest of the world. Low Skies tour, same energy. Same energy. That's my show. Regardless of, thank you, Lil Skies, for putting me on, but that 15, 20-minute set, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
So when is that tour and when can people expect to hear them dates?
March 23rd to 25th, we're gonna be doing the California tour from Sacramento, Berkeley to Los Angeles. Then April 9th to the 15th, we're gonna be DC, PA, like 2-3 stops in PA, Philly, and then New York.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got. You know, we got to cheers to that.
Blood clot.
You know, we got to cheers to that.
Blood.
No, you got to cheers to that.
You know that shit. It's so much to cheer about right now, man. There's just good energy. New York doing their thing. There's so many accomplishments. It's the start of the year, 2025. I'm just feeling good and blessed, man. Like, I'm glad I'm able to soak in and sit down and drink this because I haven't really celebrated the wins yet. So doing that with you, I appreciate you, bro. Much love. Thank you.
Getting down dirty. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So and we also see you got a track with Jay Critch popping out.
Yeah.
Is it already dropped or is it still
it
coming?
popped out.
Okay, so how did that come about, linking up with Jay Critch?
I mean, it just happened. Ain't nothing more, nothing less. It just happened. We released it. That's that. Ain't really a story to that for real. I ain't even trying to drag it, but
Yeah.
it just happened. And we did it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got music on the way. We got things happening.
We got things happening. More announcements coming real soon.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Okay.
Just watch play by play. As we announce one, we're gonna do what we gotta do, then we're gonna announce the other one.
Indeed.
You Bing, bang, bing.
As
Goddess from Harlem.
Guys, I don't know if I'll reject that one, but you know,
Harlem is heaven. You
can
can say Harlem is heaven. You can't say, all right, Garden of Harlem. Man, Goddess from Harlem.
Big Backs are from Harlem.
Yo, you gonna stop saying that, bro. Where you from?
I'm from New York.
Where in New York?
That's for me to know and then
What
find
you
out.
mean? Like, you can't tell us a borough where you from?
I'm from New York, New York.
What's New York then?
Not upstate.
What is New York?
In the 5 boroughs.
So you in Staten Island?
Ugh. That's barely a borough. I'm just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Not from that. I might
Nah,
damn near
I
say
ain't gonna
Fort
lie.
Myers.
Respectfully, you give me Queens, Brooklyn vibes.
Okay.
I'm in the ballpark.
You in the ballpark.
All right, bet.
Yeah, you in the ballpark.
Say that.
You in the ballpark.
All right.
So
you don't even gotta say no more.
as we begin to wrap up this tips you take, I do want to acknowledge something so you can kind of give your side of the story that I did notice that happened as well. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of pinpointing your opinion on police brutality. You know, and I seen a situation take place with you. So if you kind of want to just provide your side of the story and what really happened there.
I mean, I can't talk too much on it because I'm still fighting this shit. But it's unfortunate. You feel me? Like, it's unfortunate. Like, just like, I'm still not even grasping the words, but it just sucks that we still got to go through this to this day. You feel what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that I was a victim of it, but you know, everything happened for a reason. I'm glad, you know, to put shine on it that police brutality and excessive force is a real thing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it was whack. It wasn't it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't speak too much on it. When this case is done, I'll definitely tell y'all what it is and what it was and how I feel. But you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it pushing. But it wasn't it, man. Like, it wasn't it. And I feel bad just with every black kid in America that go through it that hasn't been no camera or anything. It's just they just getting fucked up or violated and then they go about their day. I just feel like it should be penalized in that process. But as a black man, like, nobody should ever go through that. And I'm just glad that I was in an atmosphere with cameras and people there because it could have went left. Could have went way left. But yeah, like I said, I'm fighting it. I can't say too much of how I really feel, but I'm just glad I'm here today. I'm glad I'm here with y'all, and I'm glad I could talk about it and, you know, still rise from it. That's all I can say for right now. But fuck them.
Yeah.
Simple.
We alive and well. More skinny minis to clap, more thick big backs to rack up. You know what I'm saying? And we're finna get down and dirty. Ask let's get one more shot for
Let's
get out
go.
here. You know what I'm saying?
My boy.
Ask this here tips he takes. Tell the people where they can find you at so they know where to check out that tour and then they can get down and dirty.
Yo, it's Fergie, baby, Harlem, baby. You know what's up, Goddess from Harlem. Harlem is heaven. We outside. You can find me on all streaming platforms from YouTube, from iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, anything. Go tap into my new project, Harlem Drive, both South and North. Shout out to Guru Guards Unite, man. And we outside, man. Harlem is heaven.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Taylor Elajas. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell.
Subscribe. Matter of fact, type. You see the button right there. Just tap that button. Alert. All the notifications. Turn it on. Stop playing.
We outside getting down and dirty. Make sure you go ahead and follow Taylor Elajas on all socials. All right, you gonna find something. I'm telling you. All right, we outside getting down and dirty. Expeditiously.
Chillin' with your friends for the week. We could be honest. I got a bad girl, we can get away. All your broke niggas couldn't say the same. She my bad girl, she my freak.